Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2019 Catch World Cup Quarterfinals. Doland here, joined by JB Hyperion.
Hello again, everybody. Great to see you. Hopefully you've all hung around or returned from your CWC food. A nice stretch, a rest, some hydration. We got one match left for you today, and it's going to be a huge one. The United States squaring off against France in the winners bracket. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, the U.S. going up against Les Bleus here in the quarterfinals, and this is probably the most dangerous European team. I think these are the two best non-Asian teams in the tournament, hands down.
Definitely two teams that are vying for a podium spot. Like the US made their first podium in the 2018 edition last year, achieving that silver runners-up position to China, looking to repeat the feat this year. Got a South Korea at full strength, a China that is always horribly strong. So third place may be the best anyone not from those two nations can hope for, but unfortunately there can only be one, and these two teams have positioned themselves as frontrunners for that spot so far. But only one of them can stay in the winners bracket, so who's it going to be?
Indeed. Well, let's take a look at the rosters. For the United States, Chicken Bible, joined by Kendall, Karisu, Zach, Russold, and Lexi. And for France, it's going to be Monstraterful, No Life, Hollow, Boros, and the always dangerous Alostis.
Yeah, good thing that you mentioned Alostis specifically, because he has been on an absolute tear so far in this World Cup, looking like one of the most dangerous players across all teams that we've seen so far. Just supreme consistency, not phased or troubled by anything, and he's got an excellent team around him that can support him.
I actually think that's going to make France more potent in the quarterfinal and semifinal stage of the tournament, because they have a team that can play so well in map pools like that, but then you also have Alostis who can just do things that other players and other teams can't really do. So they're really dangerous in the quarter and semifinals because they just have insane players all around and Alostis.
Well, let's be real here. We're talking about their opponents, the United States, who also have Chicken Bible and Russold, obviously Guillotine, as he was once known, who are two players who are also well known for doing pretty insane feats themselves.
They got a few good players.
Yeah, they're not bad at the game.
Yeah. No, but I think, folks, you guys are tuning into the biggest match of the weekend. This is something that we have been hyping since the drawings, since the round. Like, we saw the group stage and how the bracket would play out. We knew these two teams would eventually clash here, so we've been ready for this match for quite a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. We obviously have two more matches tomorrow, Philippines versus China and South Korea versus Taiwan. They're going to be pretty intense matches also, I do believe, but this one, for me, is the match that I've been most excited about.